Our company's mission moving forward is to help Black and brown communities and eliminate $1 billion in debt and build $500 million in wealth by 2050. $10,000 is more than just a number. It's a lifestyle shift. But I want you to think about, what could you do? How would you feel? How would you walk into your job? How would you go to sleep knowing that you have $10,000 just sitting in a high yield savings account and you still got money in your regular checking account to pay your bills? It's freedom from late fees. It's freedom from living paycheck to paycheck. It's breathing room when life throws you a curveball. This is not about luck. This is about strategic plans and consistency. Listen, you can do this. $10,000 might seem like a mountain right now, but by the end of the 52 weeks, it could be, and it will be your starting point. Yo, I want to thank everyone at the top of today's show. I want to thank everyone who took the time to complete the survey my team and I sent out a few weeks ago, actually about a month or so ago. Reading through your responses reminded me exactly why we do what we do and why I'm back in school and why I'm always trying to study and to find things to help you, because so many of you are simply trying to get to the other side of, watch this, financial freedom. And I want to make sure that not just myself, but the team that I'm building and how we're restructuring this company, we're giving you the content, the tools, and the resources necessary to help you get to the other side of freedom, to have more inspiration, but also to obtain every single thing that you desire when it comes to your financial freedom. Because you already know, my mission, our company's mission moving forward, is to help Black and brown communities and eliminate $1 billion in debt and build $500 million in wealth by 2050. And if we're going to hit this goal, we've got to start tackling and taking practical steps in the right direction. And so I want to start today's thing off by pretty much saying, why 10K? Why is having $10,000 a game changer? Everybody talks about wanting $1 million, but most people get stuck at just $500 or $1,000 saved. Why? Simple, because they don't know how to bridge the gap. By the end of today's episode, you're going to know how to bridge the gap. $10,000 is more than just a number. It's a lifestyle shift. I want to pause before I keep going on, but I want you to think about, what could you do? How would you feel? How would you walk into your job? How would you go to sleep knowing that you have $10,000 just sitting in a high yield savings account and you still got money in your regular checking account to pay your bills? How would you feel? It's freedom from late fees. It's freedom from living paycheck to paycheck. It's breathing room when life throws you a curveball, like car trouble, medical bills, your son or your daughter gets sick and you gotta rush to the hospital. You need to take off a day or two to take care of your kids, and you may not have the PTO, but you got the money. You see, having an extra $10,000 to sit inside a savings account, it gives you power. You can walk away from these toxic jobs that some of you all are on. You can negotiate with confidence. You can take smarter risk. You see, $500 solves small problems. $1,000 gets you a little bit bigger, but $10,000, that solves real problems, like a job loss, a major emergency, or even seed money for a business. Let's be honest, most people are stressed and stuck in the paycheck to paycheck cycle because they were never taught how money actually works. That is exactly why I built this channel. Every week, my team and I are breaking down how to master your money, how to get out of debt, save, invest, and build wealth without borrowing a dime. No fluff, no hype, just real money talk that actually helps you win. win financially. You see, because money impacts every aspect of our lives, our peace, our relationships, and even our future. If you don't take control of it, it will control you. And if you're tired of just surviving and you're ready to build wealth God's way, you're in the right place. Over 900,000 people have already subscribed to our YouTube channel with over millions of downloads on our Apple and Spotify podcasts. Now, when we hit 1 million on YouTube, we're giving away $30,000 to help you get out of debt and to start building legacy. So listen, don't just watch. Hit that subscribe, family. Join this community. Let's build real wealth. Let's build real financial freedom together. It's your boy. Hit that subscribe. Let's get back to the show. And let me go deeper. Let me go spiritual here. $10,000 could even be seed money for a spiritual awakening. I try to be very careful when I talk about this as far as in like sowing seeds, because I think sometimes the Christian world we could over talk, but I really do believe in sowing seeds. And it's not just sowing seed into the church or into the man of God or into offering, but sowing a seed could be, hey man, I see a homeless person. I remember one day I got some pants out of the washer, and when I took the pants out of the washer, there was a $20 bill laying inside of the dryer. And I was like, man, shoot. Oh, okay, cool, great. So I put it back in my pocket for the day. And at night, I was on the phone with my cousin, actually, my cousin, my favorite cousin, Lakeisha. And there was this homeless lady, and I normally do not give, and I'm going off subject here, but I'm coming back. I normally do not give money to people on the street. And the only time I would do it is if I feel the Holy Spirit telling me in my gut to give. Hey, can I get some? Nah, I'm good. I'll keep my windows rolled up. But on this one particular day, there's this black lady, she did not move. She didn't come up to the car, she wasn't harassing. I wasn't even looking at her. Holy Spirit hit me, sow a seed into her life. I said, I ain't got no cash, and it hit me. Yes, you do, you got $20 inside your pocket. I waited, light turned green. Holy Spirit said, do not move until you sow a seed into her life. I took the $20 out, I gave it to her. I went on about my day, and I don't know why, but I felt good. I don't know what she did with that $20. I honestly don't care what she did with that $20. It's the fact that I sowed a seed and I was obedient, and watch this, I had the financial means to do so without even thinking, without even blinking, without it even hurting my pocket. You see, $10,000 solves real problems. And once you hit that mark, everything changes mentally, emotionally, financially, and I can even say this, sometimes even spiritually. Okay? So I want to give you the 52 rule, and this is going to be your secret weapon. All right? If you all notice, man, I'm shifting up some things on how we're teaching, right? I'm still believing in what I'm teaching, but I'm really trying to make sure I'm giving y'all some practical things. So how do we get to $10,000? You don't need to be rich. If we're going to eliminate $1 billion in debt and build $500 million in wealth by 2050, we don't need to be rich. We need a strategy. We need a plan. And I call this the 52 rule strategy. It's how beginners can save $10,000 in 52 weeks. This is how I saved $10,000 within less than a year. And I want to be honest with you all. I got way over $10,000 in my personal savings account right now, right? And it feels good. I remember, how do I say this respectfully? I remember when I was transitioning out on my own, and some comments was made, you know, like, hey man, we hope you don't become homeless again. And man, are you sure you're making the right decision? We don't want you. And I was laughing because no one knew that I had savings inside of my savings account. No one knew that I had a bag sitting inside of my savings account. So while I was sitting there just laughing, while people were giving me their thoughts and their opinion, in my head I was laughing, but on the external watch this. I was like, oh, okay, man. I mean, me too. I hope I don't become homeless. And inside of my head, I'm like, y'all Negroes just really don't know. But I'm gonna play the game. Because God had already told me what was gonna happen. No, I wasn't this perfect person. No, I had some issues I was working through, but I was still God's son, and he still told me, yo, I got something not better, but I have something different that I need you to do moving forward. So I need you to get prepared. So I knew I had to start stacking money. I sold my house, moved into a townhome, pocketed all that money because I knew what was coming. All right, family, let me keep it real with you right now. You see, most people avoid talking about life insurance because it's uncomfortable. It takes forever to get approved. And honestly, it feels like you're planning for the worst. Totally get it, right? But I used to do the exact same thing. Here's what changed in my mind. You see, 40% of Americans don't have life insurance at all. The ones who do, their policies are usually worth just 2 times their annual salary. That's nowhere near enough money to protect your family, to protect the people who you say you love. Now, you know me, I don't partner with just anybody. But when I found Ethos, I got my own $2 million policy because they made it simple, extremely simple. No medical exams, no blood tests, no waiting weeks. I literally got covered in 10 minutes from my phone. No lie. Over 2,000 families get approved through Ethos every single day. They've got an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and 4.8 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot. These aren't just numbers. These are real families getting protected right now. Here's true. Life insurance rates go up about 8 to 10% every single year you wait. The same policy I got a few years ago will cost me way more if I apply today. Your family's financial security should never depend on your paycheck alone. That's not building wealth. Don't wait until it's too late. I want you to visit anthonyoneal.com/ethos to get a free quote today. You're going to apply in minutes. You're going to get covered today. You're going to protect your family's future. We're counting on you. Go to anthonyoneal.com/ethos. Let's do this. Let's break it down. Somehow in the way I'm gonna have Ed put this up on the screen so you all can see it. Take a screenshot. Give me about 10 more minutes. I'm gonna get y'all up out of here. I'm trying to get straight to the point, straight to the meat, get y'all up out of here so y'all can go have a good day. Step by step, how to save $10,000 in 52 weeks. Weeks 1 through 4, I need you to save $50 a week. Okay? Watch this. Week 1, that's 50. Week 2, that's 50. That's 100. Week 3, that's 50. That's 150. Week 4, that's 200. Weeks 5 through 8, I need you to save $75 a week. Weeks 9 through 12, I need you to save $100 a week. Uh-oh, y'all starting to sweat. Y'all starting to sweat. Wait a minute, Anthony, wait a minute. We ain't done. Weeks 13 through 16, I need you to save $125 a week. Weeks 17 through 20, I need you to save $150 a week. Weeks 21 through 24, I need you to save $175 a week. Do y'all see where I'm going here? Weeks 25 through 28, I need you to save $200 a week. Weeks 29 through 32, I need you to save $225 a week. And week 33 through 36, I need you to save $250 a week. As you all can see, we're going up every single week, $25. 37 through 40, it's gonna be $275. Weeks 41 through 44, that's gonna be, you're gonna set aside $300 a week. Pause. Anthony, $300 a week? What are you talking about? I know. Stick with me. Weeks 45 through 48, $325 a week. 49 through 52, $350 a week. This gives you a grand total of $10,400. Yes, you will actually come up with an extra $400. And the beauty of the system is that it starts very small, then gradually builds as you discipline and income grows. It pushes you just enough without overwhelming you. Let me say this from again. I know the 52 rule is a push rule. It's going to stretch you rule. It's going to make you start looking at certain things. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. This system is not, it's not about easy. It's about, here's a strategy, here's the system. You got to figure out, how do you work the system? And let me tell you, this plan doesn't just help you save money, but it motivates you to start earning more so you can hit your weekly goals. First week, 50. That should be easy. Whether that's picking up some freelance work, selling unused stuff, or cutting back temporarily, it all adds up. One of the things I want to recommend that you all do, hold on a minute, take my juice. I told you I'm drinking. I'm actually happy because I was just telling Ed, our video guy, I weighed in this morning and I'm down to 180 pounds. When I weighed in last week, I was at 182 pounds, but my muscle mass went up by 4 pounds and my body fat went down by 5 pounds, but my overall weight only went down by like a 1.5 pound. And I was talking to my coach and I was talking to Ed. I was like, yeah, man, your body is letting us know, but you know, you're light, but you heavy because of the muscles. And so I'm eating healthy, working out more, lifting more weight, and so I gotta stay on this thing. All right. So one of the things that I want to highly suggest that you do while you're on this 52-week rule, I want you to download our wealth tracker tool. All right. This is going to also help you stay on pace, help you see where your money is going, help you track it. Because I really want you to pause. I want you to pause. Go to anthonyoneal.com/store, and you'll be able to buy the wealth tracker tool. It's like $9-10. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of money, but you got to do this so you can track it, right? But I want you to pause and think about it. As a matter of fact, we're going to put up a 10-second timer right now. Let's put up a 10-second timer. I want you to think about, how would you feel this time next year, have a full checking account, but then you also have an extra $10,000 that's sitting inside of your savings account that you're not spending every month. It's just growing compound interest because you have it parked inside of a high yield savings account like SoFi. I want you to answer that question right now. 10-second timer up right now. And if you answered that, put it inside the comment section if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this live, put it inside the chat. How would you feel knowing that you got 10 racks, $10,000 sitting inside the savings? Would you go back to that job that's treating you like crap? Would you start that business? How would you feel? How would you feel? What's going on, family? I want to thank my friends over at Dobbly for sponsoring today's show. You see, with rising rent, inflation, and high interest rates, your credit score matters more than ever. Whether you are trying to buy a home or just qualify for an apartment, it all starts, honestly, with having good credit. You see, this is where my friends at Dobbly AI comes in. Watch this. It's a 100% free app that helps you build, fix, monitor, and even protect your credit with no confusion and no stress. Just smart AI-powered support that works 100% consumer debt-free. Dobbly AI helps you build credit fast, helps you fix errors quickly, and stay protected with weekly updates, real-time alerts, and here's the best part about it, a $1 million ID theft insurance policy. Here's what I love about Dobbly. On average, users are seeing about 34 points go up when it comes to their credit report. No credit card required, and premium members average an 82-point boost on their credit score. The better your score, the more you save, and the more you get approved. Listen, I need you to go check out my friends over at anthonyoneal.com/Dobbly. Again, that is anthonyoneal.com, DOVLY. If you're tired of hearing no because of your credit scores, it's time to take control with my friends. Go check them out right now, and let's get back to today's show. Now, one of the most crucial things about this, if we're going to get why $10,000 is such a game changer, because it builds speeds. You want to speed up the process? Let me tell you, throughout these 52 weeks, You need to put your money inside of a high yield savings account. This is going to build speed. This is going to get you to your $10,000 even quicker, because I'm going to teach you how to get free money within these 52 weeks. Put your money inside of a high yield savings account like SoFi. You see, because as your balance grows, so does your interest. That means your money is working for you, even while you're asleep. Every single day, every single week, every single month. When you put that first $500 in there at SoFi, they're giving you 4%. When you get to 1,000, they're giving you 4%. When you get to 2,000, they're giving you 4%. When you get to $2,100, they're giving you 4% or $2,100. This is not a get rich quick trick. It's a wealth stream. So again, I personally use SoFi. It's easy to use and it pays you solid interest. All you gotta do is go to AnthonyONeal.com/SoFi. Again, that is AnthonyONeal.com/SoFi. And they're gonna not only just give you 4% interest, but they're gonna give you a $300 bonus just for signing up. Let me say this one more time. The goal is $10,000. Okay? $10,000. Now, if you really do the math, you're only going to have to put in close to about $9,000 of your money. Because if you open up a SoFi account and you do a direct deposit, they're going to give you $300. So now we're down to $9,700. As you're putting money in there and as you're growing, you're going to get $700 over this year in interest. Free money. So now I just gave you $1,000 in free money. Now you got $9,000 you had to put in. You got an extra $1,000. Now watch what happens when you get done. You had $10,400. Now you're getting 4% every month on $10,400. Now again, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but let's just do the math. If you got $10,000, $10,400 times that by 4%, that means every single month you're getting $416. Free money. Do the math yourself. $10,400 times 4% is $416 every single month. And here's another tip. If you get a bonus check, if you have a garage sale, if you get birthday gifts, birthday money, on your birthday, tell people, hey, don't buy me anything. I'm trying to hit my $10,000 goal. Don't be ashamed to say it. I'm trying to hit my savings goal. Whatever you're going to spend on the gift, can you just give it to me? Cash, so I can put inside my SoFi, or give them your wire information. Tell them, hey, just wire the money, ACH the money inside my account if you don't want to see it. Right now, we got to change. We're going to change how we're seeing money. Do not spend it. Deposit it. Even just $500 in unexpected cash can shave weeks off of your timeline. You saw the math. It can save you 4 weeks if you just put the $500 in there. Hold on, let's do the math. 500 times 4% is extra $20. So technically, you just put $520 inside your account. Now, what changes after you hit $10,000? You see, once you hit that $10,000, here's what's going to happen. You worry less about money. You don't rely on credit cards or payday loan advances for emergencies. You feel secure knowing you've got your own back. You can say no to job offers that don't even value you, or job offers who do not even respect your gift. A $10,000 becomes your foundation to build on. When I first stepped out on my own, I had I had a little over $25,000. Actually, I had a lot over that. You know, I had a good amount of money in my savings account because I saved money from the selling of my house. And I've always practiced an emergency fund, right? And nothing negative about my previous place. I want to say that clearly. nothing negative. But every time I walked into that building, and I want to say this correctly, because again, this is nothing negative about where I used to work at. Nothing negative about none of my previous churches, jobs, careers, none of that. But I remember walking into one of my jobs and I was nervous because every time I got an email, every time I got a text from my boss or from, my pastor or one of the elders or the CEO of the company, I would get nervous because I would wonder, like, am I in trouble? Am I about to, are they about to let me go? I would get nervous. And the reason why I got nervous when I learned more about money, it wasn't because I was gonna lose the job. It was because I didn't have money to live if I lost a job. So I'll never forget when I got to about, back then I was really practicing 3 to 6 months of expenses. I got to 6 months of expenses in my savings account. Man, I honestly didn't care. I was like, let me go. I could live for 6 months. Like I didn't walk in nervous. I wasn't nervous if I got a text message from my boss. I wasn't nervous if I got an email saying, hey, I need to talk to you. Like I really wasn't nervous. When I transitioned out on my own, the nervous part was not, oh my gosh, I don't have this. The nervous part was, how do I navigate moving forward the right way? The nervousness wasn't, I didn't have money to live. The nervous part wasn't, I couldn't go to the golf course and golf. I couldn't, go out to eat. I couldn't date. No, the nervous part for me was, okay, I can live for 6 months if I have no other money coming in. But God, how do I build a business? How do I get to the next stage of my life? That was the nervous part. But the majority of people are nervous because they don't have $1,000 and they don't know how they're going to pay their bills the next month. So when you have $10,000 and that becomes your foundation, no, it's not the end all be all. No, you're not super rich, but you've proven to yourself that you could do it. And from there, saving $15,000, an extra $5,000, an extra $10,000 to $20,000 and beyond feels out. It doesn't feel out of reach. I call that cushion. It takes you back off the wall. And I don't know about y'all, but when you can come off the wall and experience life, it just changes every single thing. Even right now, my company has up and down months. 1 month we'll make $200,000-300,000. The next month we'll only make $60,000. We'll only make $50,000. Some of y'all said, oh my God, I wish I could make $50,000 a month. Yeah. You don't have expenses. You don't have payroll. You don't have a building you got to pay for. And that's taxes. That's gross. So $50,000 in 1 month technically is no profit to Anthony ONeal. Which is why I am very strategic about saving on my personal life and living below my means. Listen, as we're coming to a close of today's show, this is not about luck. If we as a community is going to build and to eliminate $1 billion in debt in Black and brown communities and build $500 million in wealth by 2050, this is about strategic plans and consistency. Listen, you can do this. You are not behind. You're not even disqualified. You just need the plan, the system, and the belief. $10,000 might seem like a mountain right now, but by the end of the 52 weeks, it could be, and it will be your starting point. Man, I wish I had a 52-week save PDF. Maybe I might do it. Look inside the show notes. I might just do it at the last minute. I might put something together for you all because I shot this, and as I'm shooting, I'm like, man, we should have a 52-week printout calendar so you all can track it. And I want y'all to post it. If you doubt, if I could get it in the show by the time this comes out, I want you to print it out, and I want you to post it on your mirror. I want you to post it on your refrigerator, and every single time you do, I want you to check it off. 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 And I want you to take a picture saying, Anthony, we're doing it. We're doing it. So listen, look inside the show notes for today and see if you see the 52-week PDF. I'm gonna try and work on that. I'm gonna really try and work on that for real. I feel very passionate about this. I just thought about this idea after shooting this show. All right, so I love you all. Thank you so much. Let me know in the comment section if you love today's show. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, yo, can you hit that subscribe button, y'all? All right, I love you. God bless you. See you in the next show. Peace.